Good morning, students. Welcome back to your iLearn class of Commercial Studies. My name is Ms. Prerna Sengar and today I'll be teaching you the fourth chapter, that is Classification of Commercial Organizations. In this video, we'll be studying the last topic of this chapter, that is the meaning and features of joint sector enterprises. So let's get started. So in the previous videos of this chapter, we have already discussed about the meaning of the private sector enterprises and the public sector enterprises. So private sector enterprises were the ones which were owned, controlled and financed by the private entrepreneurs or by the private businessmen. There was no interference by the government and they were working with the main objective of making profits. The second thing which we studied in this chapter was the meaning of the public sector enterprises. And those enterprises are the ones which are owned, operated, managed, controlled by the central and the state government. And the objective of the public sector enterprises was not to make profit but to provide services to the public at large. Now let's move to the third topic of this chapter, that is the meaning of joint sector enterprises. Now the name itself is telling you that what they are actually talking about over here. Now these undertakings are the ones which are owned, controlled and managed jointly by the government, private entrepreneurs and public at large. It means to say over here that all these three entities, that is the government, the private entrepreneurs or private business and the public, collectively they are going to pool in the capital for these enterprises and jointly they will be owning, controlling and managing the operations of these joint sector enterprises. The various examples of these enterprises are given over here, like we have Indian Oil, we have ONGC, we have Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited, etc. Now let's start with the features of the joint sector enterprises. The first feature is mixed ownership. Now in the previous slide only we have studied that these enterprises are owned, managed and controlled by the government, the private entrepreneurs and the public. So this point talks about that only. It says that the government, the private entrepreneurs or the private businessmen and the investing public jointly own this enterprise. Means all these three enterprises are jointly be the owners of the joint sector enterprises. The second feature is combined management. Now definitely when all the three entities, that is the government, private individuals and the investing public are the owners of the enterprises, then collectively they are going to manage these enterprises. So over here we can say that the nominee or the representative of the government, private businessmen and public gets to manage and control these enterprises. So one thing which you have to understand under this point is that in order to manage the joint sector enterprises, there will be nominee from all the three entities. That is, the government will have its own nominee in a joint sector enterprises. Similarly, the investing public and the private businessmen are also going to have their nominees in order to manage the joint sector enterprises. Now, the third and the last feature of the joint sector enterprises is the share capital. Now, it's very easy to understand that when these enterprises are being owned and managed collectively by three entities, that is government, private businessmen and the public. So definitely all these three entities are supposed to invest some amount of capital in order to contribute to the share capital of the joint sector enterprises. So the shares of the government stands to around 26%. The capital invested by the private businessmen or private individuals stands to 25%. And the amount of money which is being invested by the public, it stands to 49%. So the main aim of these enterprises is to pool the financial resources, that is to collect the financial resources and the various kinds of technical know-how of the state and the private individuals, and that is how collectively they will be owning, managing, controlling the operations of the joint sector enterprises. So I hope that in this video you have clearly understood the meaning and features of joint sector enterprises. So with this we have come to an end to chapter 4, that is classification of commercial organizations, which comprises of 3 major headings, that is private sector enterprises, public sector enterprises and joint sector enterprises. So in the end I have the same message for you, that is stay home, stay safe, stay protected and stay connected. But along with that, let's teach and learn in a smarter way. And don't forget to go through your chapter properly and to complete your assignment on time. Thank you.